Film was one word.
That's good enough. I put it either way. And we're starting the first episode, so here we go.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, great intro. Lead them in. Lead them in. There you go, everybody. That's your intro. Thanks, Simple, for that.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. But did you not want your entrance music to be like Dragon Ball?
Well, at least I can't get copyright struck for that. Unless you copyright strike me. He doesn't have the rights to hear me humming in the stream.
Chala! Hey, chala!
Yeah, so CM Punk getting fired needed to happen, as much as it sucks. What do you think, Simple?
I mean, I completely agree with that sentiment. I do think CM Punk has shown a lot of problematic behavior in AEW and other companies.
I think he just let it go to his head, like his time in wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the moments he had up until like the all-out, brawl-out stuff, like the stuff he had with MJF and all that. That stuff was amazing, and it'll never, can't take away from that, the return. But it's too bad it didn't. And I guess the Elite were supposed to have like a meeting with him last week too to try and bury the hatchet.
Really?
And then it got canceled.
That's wild.
I don't know if he'll go to another company, if he leaves wrestling. I mean, Impact he went and visited not that long ago. I could see him going there.
Yeah, that's probably the most likely thing if he does go to another company would be probably Impact. Because, obviously I can't see him going to WWE ever. And he doesn't want to be around AEW, and AEW owns Ring of Honor. So, like, Impact or New Japan, those two big options, really.
And Impact or New Japan would highly benefit, obviously. Here we go with our tag title match on this card, by the way, everybody. Looks like Diana Wolf picked Jackie Raiden as the new member of the Wolfpack. But, what do you call it? The only other company I could see him maybe getting like a deal with, if I guess he wanted to go back to being like an old school wrestler, is NWA is always an option too.
Yeah,
I just don't know.
True. Here we go, gentlemen.
That's a company he's never.
And
that's a company he's never worked for, or like.
There truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Did EC3 just become their champion?
Imagine.
And guys,
I'm pretty sure it did. Like, he took it off of Tyrus.
Thanksgiving, especially considering
EC3 won it, yeah.
industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered
which is kind of smart, like the way I guess to do that, because you're sort of building off of their whole like history and when they were in TNA together, but then at the same time it's like I don't know if I don't know, EC3, like it all depends on how it goes, because to me he kind of, I'm gonna be honest with you, he kind of, to me, he's like the Fuzi tube of wrestling. Like, I don't know what it is, man.
That's a fun comparison. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair comparison, actually.
So like, I'm just kind of wondering if like,
I don't think that it would be a bad thing for Punk to go to there, to be honest.
NWA, no, that'd actually be interesting if he went there and won the...
I do think, honestly, that might be the funnest idea, is for him to go to the NWA.
Definitely would. Impact would be interesting, I just don't know what the matches they could do there, because there's only a handful of guys over there that I would consider like dream match material for CM Punk.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Guys, I cannot overstate the importance of this match here tonight.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're new, go ahead and leave a follow if you'd like, and if you want to join in on the chat, feel free. I'd like to know everybody's thoughts on the CM Punk situation.
How do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
If you went to NWA, that would actually, yeah, I think that would be more interesting because there's at least potential for some like matches, you know.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't hate Impact, but it's just they don't. I don't know. I guess there's a few guys there because I forgot they do have people like Leo Rush there now.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, Impact does have some people, like, they have Trinity over there, so... I gotta specify Trinity Fatu, not Trinity from, like, 2003 TNA. Not that Trinity, guys. What's up, Dylan? Oh, Chef Helga coming out with her belt. She doesn't want anyone to touch it. And then you get, like, I don't know, to me it doesn't seem like with the way AEW recovered using Bryan Danielson and stuff, I feel like it's not going to hurt him as much as people say it is.
No, honestly, I don't think it really is going to hurt him much at all. Because to be honest, they went like quite a few months without CM Punk or being there already, and then he came back, and it feels like almost immediately got into another fight.
No, yeah. And after he came back, it was like kind of hard to care about him a little bit.
Yeah, because it kind of felt like a damper on the whole thing. And then him coming back and immediately getting into another fight, it's like, I think, honestly, AEW's better, it would be better just not to have that in their company right now. Like, I feel like that's bringing a lot of bad...
No, yeah, because he does bring a lot of bad stigma to the company.
Absolutely.
There's nothing good about, like, the way he acts. I don't know why he, like, got such an ego. It's like dealing with Hogan, except worse, because at least Hogan's, like, it was only certain people he would try to screw over. Like, Punk just seems to want to screw everybody over, himself included. Enough, doggo. Stop getting mad. Your mom's not even eating anything. Why are you getting mad at her?
And their opponents, they are the women's
That was a little silly right now.
And it's time for
And I guess, like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like the Ricky Starks, Bryan Danielson strap match, that actually has me excited because it's not a match I like ever even thought about. And
yeah, that's a fair point. And I'm always excited to see more Bryan Danielson. So.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit the menu button.
Champion, you often say, stick with the strategy that got him to the title. But is that always a viable option?
Well, it should at least be the first option, Michael. Look, every challenger is going to present a different problem. But the champ needs to remain confident in what brought them to the title.
I think,
obviously, you know.
The champ isn't where they're
I was going to say, like, it does open the door if he does end up in any of those three companies for some interesting matchups, but then it also now leaves the door open, like, if Bryan Danielson's filling his spot in the company, it does open up a lot of, like, interesting matches that way, too. I think the only sad thing is the amount of matches we have that got left on the table that we'll probably never see now.
Yeah. Because
him and Kenny is... Oh, go ahead, what were you going to say?
Obviously, even with like the bad sting and stuff he's always been an amazing wrestler, and there's a lot of dream matches there that were unfulfilled.
Simple but effective leg drop. The champ trying to
yeah, especially like him and Kenny and like... I wouldn't mind seeing him and MJF or him and Hangman go at it one more time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Did look like they were setting up for an MJF Samoa Joe feud tonight at All Out, but
And she breaks the count.
Oh, really?
yeah, because MJF blew past Samoa Joe blew past MJF, so I don't know what they're doing there. Like on his way to the ring.
Wow. That would be a fun feud. I always love seeing Samoa Joe.
I feel like AEW would actually give him a world title run. If not, they'll give him the Ring of Honor title. Not like WWE, where they're just like, no, you can't have any titles. You know, like this.
Yeah, that was honestly a real shame with Samoa Joe, because he deserved a title win, or a world title win.
Like, he did have the US and the NXT, but they never gave him, like, he should have beat Brock in that one match. Either him or Strowman.
And
what a double team.
Joe, honestly.
Tag champs in control.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
If Punk went to NWA, I wouldn't mind seeing him take on people like Thomas Latimer, Chris Masters, EC3, obviously. Him and Tyrus could probably have a good match. Trevor Murdoch.
Well, I think Tyrus retired after losing his title. I think he's done.
So I think that's the second time he's retired. And I feel like if the match was big enough and the money was right, he might. I mean, I'm sure he'd come out of retirement.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, it's wrestling. Retirement means literally nothing. But at the same time, like from what I understood, it was like a forced retirement. I don't think it was fully on his choice.
Oh, it's like an injury thing or something. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I was seeing something
Well, that's unfortunate. But, you know, also never say never, because look at Edge was never supposed to come back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And that's what I said, you know, that's why I said retirement means nothing in wrestling. Like, it genuinely means nothing.
Tagged in.
That's the fun thing about wrestling, is it's the sport where literally anything can happen.
Big
no, literally.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Paying it right back with a reversal.
I don't know about him going to New Japan only because, well, I guess not. I guess it doesn't hurt that much because, I was going to say, like, New Japan has a working relationship with AEW, but Kota Ibushi kind of had issues with New Japan, and he's working for AEW now, I think. Oh, side note, I don't know, just real quick out there, I don't know if you saw Lana debuted tonight on AEW.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
She debuted as CJ Perry, though. So that'll be interesting. Good for her.
Okay. Okay, so from what I understand, it looks like
and look at this.
I don't think he was fully. I don't think it was an injury. It looks like that was more of a false report. It was his decision to retire.
That's impossible. I can't.
There's always a chance he'll be a part of the NWA in the future. From what I understand, he opened up about it today.
The old taste of pain. The champ will stay champ. Here it comes. Looking for chokeslam. Thunderous. We can have a new champion.
Oh, what a match this is. It's interesting, though. Hopefully, you know, because that's what I'm saying. If Tyrus, like, I'm sure was offered, if CM Punk went there and Tyrus was offered the money, I don't see him saying no, like.
No, yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Money always speaks, you know.
If he went to Impact, I don't know. Like, there's some matches, like I said, Leo Rush. There's the one dude that was with Wesley in NXT. He's back over on Wentz or whatever. Factory Wentz. He's back over in Impact, and then he's with the Trey Miguel, the other guy that was with those two, and all those guys really cool opponents for fun.
And obviously, I think that would be a really, really good thing for Impact in general. Like,
no, yeah,
they could obviously benefit from having CM Punk there,
the
as
star
most
power
companies could. Like, yeah, because even with this, these incidents and stuff, CM Punk is obviously a huge star and probably always will be.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Still only got one. Ooh. Boy, what a kick.
She avoids the attack completely.
Body drop.
I'm very hopeful and excited for what the future holds for CM Punk and AEW and.
Hopefully all parties come out, ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't know about him going to WWE like people think.
I really don't think he will. I'm willing to put money on him not.
Because people think Triple H being more in charge of things, but I was like, he hated Triple H more than he hated Vince.
Yeah, like he was not on good terms with either of them, and I don't.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out.
I just don't see it.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire, showing some extra scouting.
Personally, I think if he's going to continue wrestling, he's probably going to go most likely into into Impact. Honestly, I think it's just most likely going to be Impact.
Because I think they're the only ones, aside from maybe NWA, that could offer him a decent contract. People forget NWA is owned by Billy Corgan, and guy does have some money. He's in Smashing Pumpkins. It's not like he's broke.
Yeah.
Sharp elbow to the gut.
He's not Tony Khan, but he's not broke either.
Yeah.
Elbow to the face will stop you cold. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
But I just think that him and AEW just was not working out at this point. Like, he had good matches. It's just like they weren't meshing well.
Too much he was given, like, without it say too much, like, they should have had a leash on him from day one, kind of, like, he shouldn't have been given, like, just open.
Yeah, but it's CM Punk. I don't think he was going to accept anything where he had a leash.
No, yeah.
Just in time.
Monster set up in the corner. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through.
Wonder how, since Mercedes was in the crowd at All In, I wonder how she's going to act. I mean, she's very outspoken like he is when it comes to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Hold it off the ropes.
Come on.
Double big back cover for the championship. Oh my God!
Oh, they almost won off that.
Special from the champ here.
Tag made. Caught square by the haymaker.
Sharp punch. Punching their way out of that one. Oh, man, just punishing.
His next wrestling thing will be at Ric Flair's next last match.
Oh, that's good.
Sharp kick out of the way in time.
Yeah. I did see a lot of people like with the sentiment that like Tony Khan really seemed like he was trying to be everyone's friend and like not their boss at first, and it didn't really seem that way when this first went down stuff, because obviously they said quiet earlier, but
Right on point.
and sometimes Tony Khan definitely gives that feeling of almost like a Michael Scott. Like where he just really wants to be everyone's friend.
Champions need to finish the job.
No, those kind of bosses are the worst, so.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. Makes the cover.
Yeah.
And a kick out at 2.5. The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Absolutely.
Going up high with the punch. Here it comes.
But I hope this experience is something he learns from and learns he kind of does have to put his foot down
The title might change hands.
to run a company.
Only two?
I do wonder what like's gonna happen with Jack Perry also.
Yeah, because like from what I understand from like the reports and stuff, he kind of initiated the issue. Like he
was like the instigator.
Emphatic kick out from the champion.
So he obviously shouldn't come out scot-free.
Into the corner now. Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker.
Right across the chest.
Moving into the cover with the title on the line. New champion. New champion.
But I guess we'll see in the coming weeks if he gets like punished in any way or if he just gets
As a leg trap. Fisherman
completely
suplex.
let off the hook.
No, exactly.
Oh, across the top rope. She's going up. Top rope here. From the top. Straight to the floor.
What a boss.
A completely ill-advised decision. Likely going to pay for it in the rest of this match.
The showstopper. She's staying elusive. Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
You know what I think CM Punk's going to do next?
What's that?
I think he's going to join the UFC again.
Hell yeah. That'll be good for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
I couldn't see anything going wrong with that plan. I do think before he goes anywhere, he should probably take at least a little bit of a break again.
Yeah, maybe do some soul searching. Might be good for him.
Yeah, cool off a little bit.
Because again, none of us were there. Like, people can say whatever they want about him or Tony Khan, but none of us were there. That's the problem.
Exactly. It's hard to get a true reading on the situation because anything could be true. Anything could be true.
Literally.
Tagged into action. She gets it.
Ooh, bullseye. Slips out of the way there. What reflexes?
And well-timed maneuver there.
This match is taking way too long.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with that because it's like, god dang, we've had 23 minutes of talking. That is like a quarter of a podcast of just CM Punk because I'm trying to at least make it through this match before we change topics.
Coming and got an elbow for their trouble. Into the kick. Very nice.
That might be it right there.
Go for it again. Oh, the old taste of pain.
A championship level move.
The cover. And there's the save. Let's keep fighting. Here's the pin title on the line. Here we go.
It certainly was not it.
Oh, come on, ref, get some control.
Shut up, Byron. A running Hurricane Rana. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Bronco Buster!
And she just took it out.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted for the championship.
Got it.
There they go. The Wolfpack got it.
Hands here tonight.
Wow, the match is over. What a crazy turn of events.
It took forever. It's fine.
I was so running out of things to say about CM Punk.
And a big-time victory for this.
I felt like we had tapped the market there.
Perfect chemistry between these women.
I don't know how we managed to talk about that for 20 minutes.
Well, you know. There's a lot more to it. There's layers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus, we were able to segue because there's a lot of wrestlers that we were able to talk to about him.
Absolutely. We definitely were able to talk about longer than just CM Punk. We got a lot of NWA talk and Impact talk and New Japan talk and TikTok. No, we didn't talk about that at all. Oh, tomato tag.
Yeah, I
Dual
told you
Shock Championship.
Told you we were going for the tag belts in this pay-per-view.
I know. I'm aware. See, that should be the gimmick for the DawnCast, right? Is you measure out how many matches you have, and then you assign a topic for each match. And you have to get everything out about the topic during that time.
Well, now we can start talking about Payback.
Payback, woo!
And I think the first thing we
you have to kind of like lead me in on this one because I haven't seen.
Well, and I think you can talk about this too. I mean, and this is just an overall opinion thing. John Cena
spoiler
hosting.
Warnings ahead. John Cena hosting? Oh.
Good idea? I think so.
Absolutely. And I'm so happy that John Cena, I'm so happy John Cena is here for the next couple of weeks and such. And I understand that, the reason he's here is because of the writer's strike. But it's just always nice to see John Cena now, in these, more guest appearances.
Especially because he said his career is winding down now. He's at towards the end of it, yeah.
So, these more, guest host, appearances are very nice, because, who's going to be mad at that? I know there's a lot of people who, still have that hatred for John Cena, because they only look at, the Super Cena part of his career. But overall, Cena's career was great. And he brought us a lot of great, memorable
because he had a lot of good matches in that era.
And maybe I was biased, because obviously I grew up during, the heart of, oh, John Cena is the best for kids, and every kid loves John Cena. And that was very true for me, obviously. I was a kid during that era. So John Cena was my favorite wrestler for a very long time.
Well, even now, he's still a lot of kids' favorite wrestler.
Absolutely. And I think there's a lot more love for John Cena nowadays with young adulthood, going into adulthood wrestling fans, because a lot of wrestling fans who were kids during that John Cena era are now adults.
Well, and there's a reason, he hasn't in big match, John. It's because he literally delivers every match. It's hard to name, a bad John Cena match, on a pay-per-view.
No, yeah, absolutely. So I'm just happy to see John doing anything, and I'm very happy that he's in this hosting position.
Let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching.
And I think we should enjoy this time while we still have John Cena. I think there's a lot of people who are looking at this very cynically, who aren't thinking about the fact that this is kind of his, almost going away tour.
No, exactly. And the way he handled the hosting was really cool, because he took it he was funny, but he took it serious, more serious than a lot of people who guest host. He was doing backstage interviews. He refereed the LA Knight Miz match.
Okay, that's very fun. And John Cena is a very funny person. I don't think he gets enough credit for that. He's a very funny person.
No, he is. It definitely was a way to add to that pay-per-view.
Absolutely, I'm gonna have to watch it as soon as possible. Just call it a pay-per-view. I don't think anyone's going to be mad at you for calling it a pay-per-view.
I do think having him ref a match was kind of interesting, because now you kind of you set up the feud between him and Miz, if you want to have him, because that's one of those timeless feuds now, kind of like him and Orton.
Absolutely. And it gives you the excuse, right? It gives you the excuse of putting special guest referee matches into 2K24.
Exactly.
Are they going to do it? Probably not, but it gives you the excuse.
Opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone.
The fact that he used his platform in that match to kind of put over LA Knight at the end was nice.
Always, always. And the more we put over LA Knight, the better. Because LA Knight deserves the moon. Like...
Guy should be champ already, and he's not.
Absolutely. I think LA Knight deserves everything. Like, I love that man right now.
Cena,
there's a reason he's so over.
Cena did like the backstage interview thing. I'll get to who later when we cover that part of the Payback pay-per-view, but it was funny because he made himself shorter on purpose to make the people he was interviewing look taller, and that's something they told him to do. Like the
that's something
backstage.
they actually do with actual backstage. That's very funny. That's very enjoyable. I do love that. That is very pleasing to hear.
And then Biz gave him a pretty nice little roast. Called him a Teletubby for that blue shirt he was wearing. It was
the Miz is very funny too. Like the Miz definitely.
He's good at promos. I don't know who's better at roasting him or Christian Cage right now.
Yeah.
Look, Christian Cage just insults people's dead fathers, which is a little much.
Big time opportunity, Byron. Title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael. And from the response on social
hey, look, it's us.
Heading into we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Does this mean I get to put a podcast host on my resumes now?
Yeah, if you want.
It's awesome. I'm not.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving? They should feel honored.
What do you do? What's your past jobs? Well, you see, I worked on a farm and I've hosted a podcast.
On the sports entertainment
I'm a YouTuber.
Okay. And I'm a YouTuber.
Only one of those is like an actual, you know what, you're hired. It's a Denny's. Who cares?
Tornado tag with multiple teams facing off. Things are going to get frantic fast.
Whatever team comes out of this with their hand raised is
I don't think there's a Denny's anywhere near where I am.
You went right into that turnbuckle.
Absolutely.
Everyone does look at Denny's. There's a pizza place right next to us. I try to apply there.
An interesting like way this match has started out.
He got the shoulder up in time. That's smart. Taking the
I do think I do think Cena feuding with Miz wouldn't be a bad idea for like a little return thing. And it looks like they might be keeping it going because Miz kind of like made note of like he was kind of trying to say that because obviously LA Knight ended up defeating Cena.
Yeah.
Or I mean Miz in that, and he kind of tried to say that it was like rigged or whatever, but
Well, I think The Miz is a very fitting opponent for some of Cena's matches. But like, let's say this is Cena's like last little like spurt, right? And he has his last match at the end of it, right? Who do you think his last match should be against?
Just completely off target there. You have daring and you have stupid.
It was a daring decision that didn't provide the expected result.
Yeah, stupid.
That's a tough one because
I'd have to think that a no disqualification match favors the most heartless competitor in the ring. Well, that's mostly true, but even the most rule-abiding superstars have risen to the occasion of a no disqualification match. When there are no rules, there's no wrong and right. The challenger eating up some damage. Evades the attack.
Cause it's like, do you want him to fight an old opponent and like have sort of a reliving kind of match, or would you want to see him face a young guy? And then it's like, what young guy could he really
put over and kind of give this torch to? I understand what you're saying.
Baron Corbin.
It's a Kurt Angle all over again.
Everyone loves Baron Corbin.
I still think that it's a shame that like Baron Corbin, like no offense to Baron Corbin, because I think Baron Corbin has the potential.
I think
to
he's
be
underrated
a great
as hell.
wrestler. Yeah, I think he has a lot of potential. It's such a shame that they had Kurt Angle's retirement match be against Baron.
Especially because he wanted Cena.
Absolutely, and that match made so much sense for his retirement.
Because that was Cena's first match.
So for it to be his last match would be so appropriate, and I understand what his headspace was, and I love that that's where his headspace was. And with that being a thought, honestly, I think you do give it to a new guy with Cena, because I think that Cena does need to fully pass
on
the
SmackDown, they also kind of set a thing up with him and Jimmy. So Jimmy would honestly be kind of cool. With Jimmy in that, you also have the option of Solo, and then I wouldn't actually hate it being Roman. Like, Roman would actually make sense.
Also, did you say that Jay, like, is officially back in WWE?
Jay, yeah, I'm gonna get to that. That's part of the...
Oh, is that part of Payback? I saw it. Anyway,
I was actually gonna
jumping ahead. Like, retirement match, honestly, LA Knight wouldn't be a bad option, because that's like, John Cena passing the torch to LA Knight, the big face of the company right now. Would not be, I don't think that would be bad.
And I know it's going to be a controversial pick.
Okay, let me hear it.
Dominic.
I wouldn't hate that. I'm gonna be real with you.
Especially Dominic's heel run right now. Imagine how much more of a heel run, especially if they let him beat his dad in his retirement match too. He retires two of the biggest.
Jesus Christ! Just fucking give Dom the the angle of like retiring, like huge veteran at this point. I would not hate that.
No, because he's honestly the best heel in like wrestling right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not mad at the idea of Dominic.
I don't know who else you could have Cena go in a retirement match against. There's a lot of names, but I don't know if anyone's really been set up for it. I'm sorry, like, I want to see them wrestle, but I wouldn't want it to be his retirement match. Him and Cody would be good, but I don't want Cody to be the one just because I don't...
No, because I don't think Cody needs it, nor do I think... Controversially, I don't think...
Grayson Waller wouldn't be bad.
Grayson Waller would be a fun one, just because they had that, like, thing. So do you think this is going to, like, with John Cena's, like, spurt here, and it's going to, like, lead up till next year, do you think his retirement match might be at next year's WrestleMania?
Could be.
And that's supposed to be the WrestleMania that he gets to go into, is that the, or is it the year after that that's London?
Well, where he does Hall of Fame or what? London?
Because there's supposed to be a WrestleMania London that he was like, that he had where he did that Money in the Bank where he asked for it, but I think this year's coming to like somewhere in Texas.
Maybe that'll be the one. And maybe let a British star beat him if you're gonna do that, but then who do you do it? I mean,
bring back Pete Dunne.
I was gonna say that you do the throwback and let Barrett beat him.
That would be so fun if
finally let Barrett get that win over him.
Like absolutely, I would love that. Just for the storytelling of that. Where is it at?
A stalemate of counters.
This is WrestleMania. Holy crap! Next year's WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
Bang and screw. That'll tear your knee up. Hits him with the counter. Elbow smash. Great counter.
Okay, next year's at Philadelphia, so it'd have to be 41 that's at London.
Into the love blower. Cover.
No, apparently 40. Okay, I don't know when they're doing.
That was close.
I don't know when they're doing the money, or the one where he was like asking for that money in the bank. Maybe he never. But I just remembered him asking for that, and that would have been very appropriate for it to be the WrestleMania. He asked to be in London.
And you can see little by little the opponent is fading.
Give up now.
But I do think that would be fun if he was like retired after WrestleMania in London, if he did Barrett. Even though I do think like passing it to a new guy would be great. It would be so satisfying to see Barrett get that win.
Challenger kicks out. You gotta believe that some doubt.
Yeah, because I don't really have a. I don't really have. No one's really been like built up for it in the sense of like because he's been gone. Like that's what I'm saying. The only like youngish guy they've had to like really interact with him lately is Jimmy.
But even though Jimmy's been there for forever now. Usos debuted in like what, 2010, 11?
Like 2010, yeah.
Takedown, the arm is trapped. Crossface applied. What a unique submission maneuver here. And look at the pain and he breaks the hold. Ridiculous standing shooting star. Ducking underneath. This is a unique move.
So I do think that if they do it in London, I would like, if it's not Wade Barrett, I would like to see them use it to put over like Pete Dunne, and I would like to see them rename Pete Dunne Pete Dunne. But I think Pete Dunne deserves.
He's positioning himself.
I think Pete Dunne deserves it.
Oh yeah, he definitely does.
I think if anyone deserves it, it's Pete Dunne.
And the count's breaks the pin title on the line. Here we go. Oh, and he breaks up the pin.
Yeah, Cena's last match will be interesting. I mean, I don't think it'll be The Miz, not because of anything against Miz, but I think Miz will be more of a
I just
comeback.
don't think Miz needs it. I think John Cena's going to feud with The Miz throughout his little comeback here.
Yeah, it'll be a comeback rivalry. Well, I mean, even if they have Cena like have a match with Jimmy, I think Miz is more to set up like a comeback match that he can win, and nobody would be like, "Oh, Cena's just coming in and beating the young guys," because if he beats Miz,
oh yeah, it's like yeah, that makes sense.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there. Man, here comes the Kimura. Kimura lock applied. Will they tap? He's got it locked in. It's locked in. Now would be a wise. He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps.
it all depends. Like,
And that was the Kimura. Really working that. He breaks it up, and we're still going. Power slam. Good night. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker. Closed fist connects. Up in the fireman's carry.
But overall, I'm glad that they had John Cena as host, because I think that is very appropriate to have him in that role right
Face
now.
applied. There it is.
well, they didn't even give me the thing. It didn't even give me the thing because like my guy was pinning, so I didn't even have like the thing to like fight it. I don't think.
Oh, well, I guess we're...
Here are your winners.
You're another tag
The
champ
tag champ.
again.
Do make the perfect pair.
Holy crap!
This win is
Dawn,
gonna have
it
them
could
on
happen!
for quite some time.
You could have a 4-crown champ by accident!
About their next challenge sooner rather than later.
Oh my god, we're gonna see Shade of Kurt Angle in TNA here. I think it was like our
That's
fifth
it,
tag
it just
title
became
run.
a very real possibility.
I gotta check how many tag title runs we've had. We have had a lot.
That wasn't supposed to happen. We won our last match in the like show before the pay-per-view. Holy crap! And we won off the same move that won the match before the pay-per-view.
No, exactly.
That's crazy.
So, speaking of that, the first match of Payback was Trish and Becky, and that match was really good.
Was it now?
Trish
I mean, that's
ended
not
up
surprising.
losing, but she like tried
Yeah, it's
to
not
smash
surprising.
Becky's face through the cage and some brutal looking stuff.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm not surprised about like Trish and Becky being a good match. Obviously, Becky Lynch is arguably the best women's wrestler right now. Like, arguably. Personally, I would say Asuka is, but like I could see an argument for Becky. And Trish Stratus is Trish Stratus. Like,
I would say the comparison I would make is Becky is kind of this era's Trish in a way.
yeah, it's a really fair comparison.
It was brutal though. They did take it, and Trish showed she can still go. You know, she doesn't miss.
Yeah. Did like Zoe Stark end up interfering at all?
Yeah, Zoe Stark did make her presence known. She hit Trish in the not Trish. She hit Becky in the head with the door, and all that because you know they always go with that spot, which I don't know why that's always their go-to spot in cage matches when someone interferes. Like the other person tries to like
just
go out
in the face with the door.
and just hit him in the face with the door, and it's like, oh.
So did Becky win by getting out of the cage, or did she make her like?
Pretty sure she.
That?
Damn, how did it end? I know who won. Like I forgot how it ended because the end got really messy, and it's more what happened after the match.
I would imagine that it was probably by escape then. If it got really messy, it's usually how it ends by escape.
Yeah, I think it was escape, and then Zoe Stark attacked Trish after the match, which was...
Oh! Okay, so they're setting up for a Zoe Stark, Trish, like...
That or Trish is going to leave for a while, and we're going to have Becky versus Zoe Stark just solo.
Either way is cool. I think that this is great for Zoe Stark, obviously.
Especially because nothing against her, but she kind of felt a little shoehorned into this feud at first.
Absolutely, but I think she's kind of worked her way into it pretty well and made her presence felt.
Trish, like, the way she was selling at the end of the match too, like, she made it seem like
was
it was
really
like
good
the she made it seem like it was like the hardest match she's ever wrestled, which, you know, it's good for her and Becky, because she was definitely trying to make Becky look good in that match.
That's good. That might be Trish's last match.
I mean, if she came back to face Zoe Stark to get like one win, I wouldn't be against it. It does make you wonder though, like, is that her last match? And then also, where's Lita, you know, been? Because she was at the start of this feud.
Because she was like at the start of this feud, just gone.
Because I thought she would at least come to like whatever, unless this isn't the last thing, but I thought she would be part of the like end of the feud somehow.
Yeah, and that makes sense to believe that to be the case.
Because I would have had Becky. Like, if you were going to do all that, what you should have done is, like, even though Becky, because basically Becky just 1v2'd him. But I think if you're going to do that, you could have also just had Lita, see if Lita could have just come out and been the one to, like, beat up Zoe Stark.
Yeah. Yeah, which, they may have just written Lita out of the story, just to have her out of it.
Or she's just not available or something.
Yeah. Yeah, which is very possible. That's very possible, to be honest. But I hadn't really thought about it until you kind of pointed it out there. But yeah, Leah really hasn't been appearing since like that tag match that she got taken out by Trish. Really.
Imagine if they have her come back and they have those two wrestle one more match against each other.
Yeah. That would be a fun match.
Their official retirement matches just against each other at WrestleMania.
And they're going to have it end by double ring.
Please no. Gable Stevenson's debut.
Yeah, Baron Corbin's going to be the special guest referee. Because Baron Corbin has to be a part of every retirement match.
They're going to get Santino Morello in there.
Hey, I'd be down for that, though. I like Santino Morello.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Kick out for the challenger.
Santino's going to come in. You just reminded me of that time that you perfectly predicted Santino Morello returning in the Women's Royal Rumble that one year, which is the most out there. Like, that was the most out there thing you could have said, and you were just correct.
That was the year I called, like, at both Rumbles.
Yeah, you were, like, calling both the Rumbles, like, shot for shot. It was very impressive. I think the only thing you didn't call was the Edge return.
Yeah, I think that was the only thing I didn't think, but they kept that.
Because we were both, like, shocked on that one. We were both like, oh my god. It was a great time. But back to what we were talking about with, like, Lita and Trish Stratus having maybe a final match together would be really nice.
Yeah, I don't know, I think that would be a good, like, nostalgia match, because I think if you're going to have, instead of having legends always, like, just come in, especially, like, that period where they're having them come in at Manias and beat, like, young guys, I think it's smarter to kind of do, like, they did even though it shouldn't have been for the Universal title, that should have been Jericho and Owens. Like, it was smart to have the main event be Lesnar, or, like, have it be a big match, Lesnar and Goldberg, because it's, like, realistically, when you have two legends like that, it should be just, like, a marquee match. It shouldn't be anything like, they don't need to come in and beat a younger guy. Like, yeah, we can, because it's always...
Legends versus Legends at WrestleMania is very fun. Like to be honest, that's really a thing. It's like,
And the
have
problem I have
legends
with
fighting other
WWE
legends,
is
like
every time they give you a dream match between like an older wrestler and like say like a younger version of them now, is they always set it up to be this dream match, but then like almost always, unless the legend's coming in for a one-off and agree like is just doing it to literally put the guy over, they always
they
make
end up
the
in
younger
like
guy.
a longer.
Well, they always make the younger guy lose, and it's like, how's he supposed to look good when he's like the one losing all the time? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because it really doesn't when they do stuff like that. I agree. And once again, I just think it would be fun to have more legend versus legend matches like that, like WrestleMania and stuff. Instead of like always having it be like a legend comes back and faces a younger guy, you could have like really fun matches. But it's like, yeah, these two people who feuded back in the day, they're doing one more match. Like, obviously I don't think it's going to happen because I don't know what condition Randy Orton's in, but I wouldn't even hate like Randy Orton retiring John Cena. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. That would be cool. They fought in their retirement matches against each other if Orton picked them back for one more match. Because that would actually be like kind of the equivalent to Triple H and Undertaker. It's sort of an end of an era because it's like the end of the ruthless aggression era.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. That would be such a fun match too, to have those two be the retirement matches for each other. Because like when you think of John Cena feud, the first thought that comes in your head will always be Randy Orton.
Even like you think of the game SmackDown vs. Raw, the first one, the trailer was Orton and Cena facing off in the ring, and like,
yeah, absolutely. Like Orton and Cena is such a legendary idea of like, it is a cemented like era of wrestling. Was the Orton versus Cena match? Just goes to show you gotta be on your toes at all times.
So it does make you wonder though, like, I don't know. The whole Trish Lita thing is going to be, or like, it's interesting to see where they go because they could, both realistically, they took good enough care of themselves. They could still both have a pretty fairly decent run.
Yeah. By the way, how many matches are on this card?
8.
8? Okay.
So, the Grayson Waller effect had Cody Rhodes on it.
Oh.
That was a segment. And Cody came out to announce that Jey Uso was now part of Raw. Now, my question is first, nothing against him, but why is Cody the one doing it?
That's a good question. Because where's the connection?
It just doesn't make any sense unless...
Like, I get it, he's supposed to be the one who's supposed to, like, beat Roman. They're still trying to, like, build that up for, I think, next WrestleMania is their plan. Which is wild that they extended that by a year, just saying. And I just don't think it's the right call at this point. They kind of killed the magic. If they were going to do that, they should have just done that last year. But...
I feel like somebody else should do it.
Yeah.
Like, should be Solo now.
100%. Actually, I think it would be really fun to just have, like, it end in, like, a fatal 4-way. I obviously still have Roman beat him. I want that to be clear. Roman needs to be the one beating him.
But you
have it be like a bloodline
4-way
at WrestleMania for the main event. And then have Solo beat Roman Reigns. And have it, like, start out where Solo's still, like, working with Roman throughout the match. And then, like, right at the end, Solo sees his opportunity and hits Roman with, like, the spike.
Or what you do is you have Roman spear Jimmy, like you could have Jimmy like super kick Jay, Roman spear Jimmy, then Solo go up and hit Roman with the spike, and then Jay come back with a super kick on Solo, go to the top, hit Roman with the splash, and win it. Now the advantage in this match was randomized, so I don't know.
Absolutely she can. You don't sign up for War Games unless your mind, body, and soul are prepared.
But I don't know why they chose Cody Rhodes. So is that all Cody Rhodes said on the Grayson Waller effect, or did him and Grayson Waller have some banner back and forth?
No, it was basically that. And it was interesting because Grayson Waller is supposed to be SmackDown, so it was like a SmackDown. Like, it's weird. They only have the brand split when they want to. It's weird. It's like...
Yeah, but when do they not do that?
On SmackDown, they had Miz and LA Knight fighting, but they're both Raw guys.
Yeah.
Is it what, like the night before a PLE,
they come together.
Or the week before,
yeah,
like the PLE, it's like open, like free agent. I don't know. It does make me wonder though too, because the whole thing with Cody not winning, the Usos were partially responsible for that. So like, why would he be the one to bring him in?
Absolutely, it's very weird. It's a very weird decision to hear that that's who they chose to bring Jay into Raw. It just feels very weird to do it that way too. Also, like with him leaving and it feeling very real that he left, I think I would have took that opportunity personally to make that a like a surprise, like have him show up at a Raw in like and interrupt someone and start a feud. But if you're gonna have him be a Raw guy, don't introduce it early.
Or have him like return at the Rumble.
Yeah, or return at the Rumble. That would have been great too.
That would have made more sense because he was only off TV for what, like 3 weeks, 2 weeks? He wasn't really off TV for the same problem
honestly,
they had.
I think he should have just went somewhere else though, personally.
The same problem they had when Punk was like walked out at Money in the Bank and then he was gone for like 3 weeks. They always do that. They can never hold off just a little longer for those returns.
Yeah. And sometimes the returns need to be held off. I personally do believe that. Like, sometimes returns do need to be held off seriously. And I don't think that they should have had, like, Cody. I don't know who they should have had, but I don't think it should have been announced on Grayson Waller effect. I think if you're going to do a Grayson Waller effect with Cody, that's cool. Have Cody and Grayson Waller, because Grayson Waller is someone you can have banner with anyone and not it be like a full-on feud. He just likes having banner with people. So you could just have a like Grayson Waller effect where him and Cody kind of have like trade words.
With Cody, you could have turned that into like an impromptu match. That could, like, Grayson Waller.
That would have been fun too, because it's a pay-per-view. So if you had nothing else for Cody, that's a decent match. And obviously, you know, you won't put Cody over because they love Cody, so they're going to have Cody win. But it would have been a fun match. And it would have been good for Grayson Waller, and maybe have him look strong, you know what I mean? Don't make him look, like, bad.
No, because you could have Cody get the win, I don't know, or, like, you could even have it, I don't know, there's just more you could have done.
Like Grayson Waller hit a finisher or two, and then Cody manages to, like, grab the rope or something, right?
Especially because what's the point of having Grayson Waller get that win over Santos Escobar and, on SmackDown a few nights before if you're just going to have him.
What is now essentially a handicap match. Corey, if there's one misconception,
you get what I mean? Like, you haven't won that match, and like, why don't you do a match where it's like, I don't know.
It's all over, but they're crying. Looking to give her team an
Just seemed really seemed really like lackluster. Not lackluster, but it's just seemed odd to do that. Like, I feel like it was just to give Cody something to do because they didn't really book him. But it's like you couldn't have found something else.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I'm with you. I think it would just been better off to have him do an impromptu match with Grayson. And I think the way you play that is what was that? Why did she just jump off on no one? But I think the way you play that is you simply have, like, Grayson Waller hit him with his finisher, right? Have Cody laying close to the ropes, Cody grabs the rope, right? Grayson's like, well, you know, he's reacting to that. Have Cody then have Grayson Waller get Cody up or something, prepare him for one of his moves, right? And then Cody reverses that and hits his 3 crossroads that he does, and that's a definitive finish, but it also doesn't make Grayson look bad.
Yeah, you could even set up some kind of impromptu tag match.
Yeah, I think that would have
looked
good
sisters are going to be
for
in.
everyone.
Because you could have done a lot more with that than just.
Good to at
Yeah,
least see
I
this
agree.
fight
I
even
agree.
up
I think
for
you
the
could have
moment.
done a lot more with that, and it's a shame that they used it just for that.
Just
Because
as
nothing.
like
Obviously, I'm happy Jay's back. I love Jay. I just think there could have been so much more with that segment as a whole.
a lot more. Especially because it just seems like a kind of a lackluster way to return him too.
Absolutely, because it's just underwhelming. Like, that's all that is it's underwhelming. It doesn't help Jay. It doesn't help Cody. It doesn't help Bryson. It just feels like a pointless
Basically just writes him out of the Bloodline storyline, but now you just have Jimmy stuck in his spot, which it's like, so we didn't really do anything different.
Yeah.
Well-placed punch, ugly,
Which
but
is
effective response.
unfortunate.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
The Bloodline as a whole right now is just like, I feel like they're in a very tight spot with the Bloodline, and I feel like they don't really know what they're planning on doing next, and they should know what they're doing next.
The
Just the
Bloodline
whole
feels
Jay,
messy now.
like, bringing Jay back in Raw feels like they didn't know that, like, they didn't have that plan. They were like, oh, he's gonna come back, and we're gonna put him on Raw. They were like, oh crap, he's leaving. Oh, he's returning. Oh, let's put him on Raw.
It just feels like a rash response almost, like, oh shit, like, All In got that much of a buyout, we need to find a way to sell more tickets, like, first we'll have Cena host, and then we'll just do a quick return to somebody that probably shouldn't have returned so quickly, like...
Yeah, was there talks before about him returning? Like, was that, like, leaked at all? No, it just happened out of the blue?
Yeah, it really just kind of happened.
Okay. I was curious if maybe there was something.
She was walking in place.
That was great table placement.
Yeah, except now she was walking in place.
Well, she's a little broken. Leave her alone.
Oh, wow. Oh, they were going for a double team.
Now you gotta face the consequence.
Ooh, noggin's cracked. But once again, like, I like the Bloodline story. I do. I just feel like it needs something to it right now. Like, I think it's as dry as
it needs to come to an end.
Yeah, really, honestly. Like, Roman's title run, it was fun, but it needs to come to an end. I think it was a genuinely good title run for the most part. It's just these last couple of months have been very dry, and he probably could have defended more. Just saying. Because it feels like he only defends twice a year. And he should defend more than twice a year.
No,
you know what I mean?
And stepping through the door into what is becoming calamity and
super kick. Ouch. This one is done. Put her in position now. You ever seen a human being tossed like that? Dodges.
Alright, hear me out here. Here's what they're going to do with the Bloodline, alright? They're going to have Rikishi return.
That's what people are thinking.
And
They
beat
were
Roman
saying
Reigns for
Rikishi
the
was
title.
going to come back. I was like, why wouldn't he? What is he going to come back and hit him with a combo? I'll do it for the Raw.
How the heck did they just break a table with a DDT beside the
I
table?
have no idea.
The other table break was actually really good.
and is there anything left?
No, it was.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to
I don't know. The whole thing just feels off, and don't tell me they're just gonna like they're gonna use this as a vehicle to just turn Jay heel against Cody or something. Unless they're gonna be a team, but that would be an odd tag team. New Bloodline. Legacy 2.0.
Got a weapon in hand, and the numbers advantage just got even more dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, booted her right in the face.
And a standing moonsault.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Through the structure door.
it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with that, but I don't know. It was
They gotta do something. It
just seemed like a lackluster way to return, have him return.
Yeah.
Especially on a talk show for a guy who can't even really like feud with, because they're technically not supposed to be on the same show, so that's why it's like more confusing.
So have they set Grayson Waller up for any real feuds yet? Like on SmackDown?
No idea what her plan can be.
No, not that I know of. That's why it would have been more interesting to have, I don't know how that didn't connect. It would have been more interesting to have him, like if they would have had him in Austin Theory's corner. Because him and Theory could legitimately form a tag team, and I think it would be alright.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think Austin Theory and him would be a fun tag team. Speaking of Austin Theory, like that just reminded me of the Way's existence, and like, where's Johnny Gargano at right now?
I don't know. There's like a whole joke that what's his name has Ciampa, like it's like he has like missing posters for him.
Okay, because like Ciampa like returned, like Johnny was there, and then while Ciampa was like out with an injury, right? And then Ciampa returns and now Johnny's gone. And it's like, is DIY just not allowed to be in the same, like around each other at the same time? Is that the rule now?
Because I've seen Johnny post on Instagram that like he's been doing stuff with this kid and stuff, and he doesn't look like he's been.
And maybe he has just been taking time out for his kid, which is cool.
I know Candace is still there.
Yeah, is Candace still there right now?
What do you think she's gonna do, Saxton?
I think they could do a lot more with Candace, like in the main roster.
No, they really should.
Also, the match just officially started. Look at that.
Circumstances are finally sinking in.
I think the winners are they'll get something. They might get a title shot at their division's main belt.
That makes sense.
And then I might do the next one as like a wild card one, where it's like young teams at the NXT one, and they'll get a shot at like the mid card belt. At the Rumble, both will be at the Rumble.
Another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all. Oh, and she turns it around. Block the arm drag.
Oh God, the game hammer.
Right the button. And that lands hard with her on the receiving end. Certainly a worrisome scenario for her at this juncture.
Able to parry that one. Ooh, jarring right hand. Oh, and she got out of there. Cover.
Air raid crash.
So, if you had to guess, when do you think Roman Reigns' next title defense will be?
November.
November? So that's like Survivor Series.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a Survivor Series for his next events?
Yeah. There's no bloodlines, so the WarGames wouldn't make sense for him to be on.
No, yeah. I just, like, it feels like they find something for him to do every contract.
But I don't know who they would have him fight unless he's just going to fight Jimmy. Like, he's just going to beat up both Usos, but it's kind of lame.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's probably what they're going to build to if they do a defense. To be honest.
No, I agree. I'm just saying this is kind of lame.
From behind, hooks the leg, big belly to back suplex.
Absolutely.
She can't possibly come back from that.
Not a Dave on Raw or whatever.
Thinking about a rolling pin, watch this.
Yeah.
Look at the left shoulders down, and they're still in this. Ooh. Oh, God. We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region. A picture-perfect moonsault. Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
I don't know. And I don't know what they're doing with Cody at all. Cody's just like a lost cause right now. He was giving them all the random things to do.
Yeah.
She just turned it around.
they do need to give Cody like a lot more.
Low kick. Low kick.
They need to give him a lot more things to do because like right now it just feels like after the Brock thing, which already didn't make sense. He essentially ever since the Bloodline, he's just been doing nothing.
Around, doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
And
it's like I'm not even a big Cody fan. I just like it feels like such a waste to have like such a big name do nothing constantly. So many 2 counts.
Every kick out taking so
false finishes.
Okay, that was genuinely a 3 count there.
This is it. Save.
Still got more fight here. Oh, what force to the back of the neck.
And somehow she's still able to find the offense as this battle goes on. It doesn't matter how long we go in this one, she's going to remain relentless. O'Connor rolls, shoulders are down. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
That was a match.
I wanted to knee you in the face again. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Somersault look prettier.
Oh, man.
Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her. And she fights it off.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to 3?
Oh, man. Knife edge.
Jesus Christ, another kick out.
An arm. Hoisted up. These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
That might be the final nail in the coffin.
Oh, my God. What a shot. The pin. And the win. Yes.
Oh, Miku gets the win.
Victory. What a hard-fought win.
Wow.
Teammate got in the way and took the hit for her.
What an absolute battle we just saw. Both teams pushed to the limit, but only
And the
one
women's
team
WarGam
can
match
walk
is
out
over.
the victors. In the
Decent.
end, one team seemingly just
Yeah,
wanted
not
it
bad
more.
match, not bad
And that
match.
is what WarGames is all about. Digging down deep, going to battle with your teammates, and hopefully coming out on top when all is said and done.
Surprising that Miku took the win, like...
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Now it's the women's title match, and with that, we should talk about the women's title match between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez.
So Rhea Ripley won, I'm assuming.
I mean, that was a pretty obvious one. The match was fun, though.
Oh,
They made Raquel look really strong in it.
Did they? That's good.
She even beat up Dominic a couple times.
Yeah, that
Poor
makes
Dominic.
sense. I'm not surprised for Dominic there. Dominic's still holding that North American title?
Yeah.
That's
He's a
good.
legend.
Did you see that interview he did about his dad
His
there?
dad, yeah.
Where he's like, well, my dad had to try to go and show me up by getting the U.S. title, but guess what? I have the North American title, and last time I checked, USA is in North America, along with Canada and Mexico.
He's a good heel.
He is. I really enjoy Dominic. But I'm glad that the Rhea match was decent and enjoyable, and Raquel had a good showing.
Yeah, Raquel had a good showing, which I
That's
think she
good.
should have.
Yeah, she definitely needed a good showing.
She needs to be pushed.
She does. She
She's a
looks
good
like a
worker.
beast. Like she looks super strong because she is super strong, obviously. And it's like
She's a
she
believable,
definitely
like,
needs to be more dominant than she is.
yeah, that's pretty much all it is. She just needs to be a little, like, they need to make her a little more dominant.
I think she would make a good heel.
Superstars Championship.
They were kind of leaning towards it when she was teaming with, like, what was that girl's name? Aaliyah or whatever?
You're right, Michael.
Because she would do all the work and then Aaliyah would just, like, steal the pin.
We're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
And I hope everybody enjoyed their turkey as we prepare to
And
kick this match
how'd
off
you feel about Rhea
momentarily.
Ripley in this
You know what,
match?
guys? Aside from my family, I can't think
I mean,
of two
I don't
other
have
people
anything
I'd
against
rather
Rhea's
spend
skill.
Thanksgiving with.
It's just
In fact,
her character
I'd go
comes
so
off a
far as to
little
say that you
cringy
guys are
sometimes.
like family to me. Happy
Her ring
Thanksgiving,
ability
fellas.
is great. Like, her outfit was really cool too. It was a tribute to China. Like, it was literally a recreation
Oh,
of
that's
one of
really
China's.
cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. I have nothing to say about that because that genuinely is just actually a really cool thing for her to have.
Yeah, because, like, she's a respectful, and she's actually a fan. Like, I have nothing against her. I just don't really like the whole mommy thing.
Yeah, the mommy thing just feels weird. And it was very weird when I was like, because when they first started doing that, I was watching wrestling in like the living room of my mom's house, and there's like quite a few people who walk through there, like my mom hasn't watched wrestling in forever, so like to just have people call her mommy so frequently, it was odd. Like I felt cringy watching it, and obviously it got me like weird looks from my family and stuff for watching it.
No, it's one of those things where you're, like, embarrassed to be watching it in front of other people.
Yeah.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab a drink because it is very hot in my room right now. So give me just a split second.
While he gets a drink, we'll, get this match rolling.
And introducing the champion from Los Angeles, California, she is the World Superstars Champion, the Diamond.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Anytime this title is defended, it's a big fight feel. Here we go, Extreme Rules match time. No disqualification, no count out. Anything goes. Hashtag Extreme Rules if you want to get in on the conversation.
You can tell that each superstar is coming into this match a little extra cautious, a little more nervous because of the uncertainty and Extreme Rules match presents.
Payback was really good. If you haven't seen it, you're just joining us, whether it's on the stream or whether this is re-uploaded, you know.
I am back.
He's good. He's back.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Sorry, I felt like it was a fair time to take the initiative about how we're into it.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
It's over and we're into it.
There it is. She breaks the hold.
Well, I mean, a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a good match, though. I don't know if they're done with. I don't know if they're done with the feud either. That's the thing.
Everything's very interesting. Soul kick. Clothesline. Ooh, look at her answering back. Boom.
It seemed like they
Elbow throw.
the way it ended, they kind of left it open. It could like keep going, you know.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I think that Rhea and Raquel probably have a lot of matches they could put on with each other, to be honest. I think they're both pretty entertaining workers inside the ring.
Down to the canvas.
Strong takedown.
I just don't know how long they're going to want to keep Rhea champion. That's all. That's what affects it the most.
This could do it.
And But I think right now Rhea's very over with the general crowd. And I think a lot of people do really like Rhea, which is fair.
A lot of people think she should challenge for a men's title.
I have seen that, and that would be pretty cool.
Because
I don't think we should shy. That would be kind of funny. I don't think we should shy away from that side of wrestling. It's a real side of wrestling. Obviously, you shouldn't treat it like the idea of like they don't let you do it in the wrestling video games because they're scared, very blatantly scared of like people who just like put the women in matches to absolutely dominate them. Like make it believable. But
just do what they do with China.
Yeah. It wouldn't be that hard. I just don't want them to do like what they did with that like Takira Tozawa match, just like my brain now functions, where he just wasn't allowed to actually do moves during that whole match. Because I remember watching that live and I was like, this isn't an actual match. This is just they let Rhea hit moves and all he can do is reverse. He's not allowed to actually hit any actual moves. But obviously, I don't know if that's going to happen with WWE in its current state.
Uh-oh, the end is near. No way she survives this. I think she's going to hang on. I think she's
going to hang on. Come up to the network, too.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get out of this. Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch.
Grabbing the ankle for extra torque. She's fighting desperately. Hip tosses her way.
Chicago roll looking for the win. Look at the bridge, too.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one. Rocked with the point of the elbow.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. They don't really, the problem now for Rhea is they haven't built anyone else really up that could like challenge her.
She's got an answer for that.
Yeah.
Seems to be the problem with a lot of people.
They have very, very dominant champions right now. They just don't.
But they don't build anyone up that can actually like.
Such an underhanded tactic there.
Yeah.
The champion into the cover.
I understand what you're saying. And I think they put themselves in a weird position because it's like, what do you do after you dethrone that champion that's super dominant? Like, do you have the next person hold it for a very long time? Do you have them transition pretty quickly? And it's like, it's okay to have like one or two titles with a very dominant champion, and then one title it's kind of like switching a little bit every now and then. But right now, it's every title is held by someone who's like, what are they going to do with this? Other than like the U.S. title. And
even then, I mean, Ray didn't lose the belt. Like you thought he would have lost Austin Theory at the pay-per-view, and he didn't.
Which
great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
I don't know. It's just like you would think that like some titles would be changing, but right now every title seems to be in its like stalemate, locked up position. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and take a wild guess that no title changed tonight.
Well, I'll get to that. Don't worry. Someone did.
Big trouble. Yeah, this.
Can I take a guess at which one?
Go for it.
This is unique.
The World Heavyweight.
Inverted surfboard in a wrist lock submission. Breaking it up at the last second.
Please don't tell me it was the Intercontinental.
Watch out, German suplex.
Who has that?
Who has the Intercontinental?
Yeah.
Gunther.
My friends,
oh, that's right.
we have reached
no, it wasn't the
Okay.
The title will change hands.
Tag?
Yeah.
There's two. Oh, she's still alive.
I'm a little more okay with that.
The champ showing they are truly.
I was scared that Gunther was going to lose it right before he beats the Honky Tonk Main Street.
No, I get that.
So
the way you were like building up to it, I was like, oh my god,
these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge. Even so, boom, did you hear the impact?
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
But yeah, I do think that like other than I guess the tag titles down. Every title kind of feels like it's locked into a position.
No, they really do though.
Effective counter. Fighting back with a counter.
They all feel kind of just stuck in place. Oh, wow.
New champ. New champ.
There they go. The Wolfpack has the tag, the world, and the open world title in the women's division, and they could win the Tokyo title.
In this triple threat match.
Wow.
Triple threat matches tend to live up to the hype, and this one was no different, you guys.
Insane.
What's with all your titles being held by the same people in a group in both of your divisions, man? Because if we win our match, it's just...
Yeah, I know.
How many more matches do we have for...
3.
For, 3? And for the Payback show?
I was just basically going to cover Ray and Theory right here, and then the next 2 it would be the World Heavyweight and then the tag title thing.
Okay, and then... Okay, I get you. Cool.
Because I'm mostly just covering what was like mostly important with Payback, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Theory and Ray was decent. Surprisingly, Santos didn't turn on Ray like everyone assumed he was gonna.
I feel like that's a mistake, but...
I think it's coming.
Okay.
I feel like it's coming. I just think they're not rushing it because it's so obvious they want to wait.
And that's not really a bad thing. That's something I'm not used to with WWE, to be honest. Like, usually when they have something that they in their hand, they're real quick to throw it out there.
No, exactly.
I'm very glad that Austin Theory didn't win, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like him as US champ. That's why I said him and Grayson Waller should just.
I think he needs to, like, take a refreshment, go do something else for a second, maybe come back and team with Grayson Waller, maybe rebuild his character.
They were good in that tag match. They were actually really good.
Yeah, and Austin Theory has potential to be really funny and like make a really good comedy, like not like full comedy, but like when he was in The Way, he was hilarious.
No, yeah, he really was.
Like, he was really fun to watch when he was in The Way. So I think we need to get back to a feeling like that. And I think him with Grayson Waller could get to a feeling like that. They could make a really fun...
I think put him with Waller for a while and then turn him face
dominant,
eventually.
Yeah. A very good but dominant tag team with him and Grayson Waller would be fun.
It would actually be a team that makes sense, too.
Yeah.
And then with Ray, I don't know, turning Santos on him kind of seems like too obvious almost, to the point where I almost don't want them to do it.
Yeah, but if they don't do that, who should he, like, feud with and drop this title to? Because there's no, like, he doesn't need to hold it for forever, to be honest. Because Ray doesn't need it.
Remember, guys, the title's on the
line. Like, I do
think
think it's good to build more of a powerful feeling to the U.S. title. Because out of all the main show titles, the U.S. title right now probably feels the least of a prize. Like, well, it feels like the weakest title right now.
To be fair, if no one else, you could always, if you didn't have a drop it to like a young guy, you could always just have Lashley beating for it.
That's fair.
You're right, Michael. And judging from
Lashley's back, and you know it's Lashley, so.
Likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
I feel like we keep covering the majority of the actual matches and stuff in the entrances, and then we have to like talk about what these wrestlers should do in the future during the actual match.
Well, that's how you cover it anyway. I mean, it's fine.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
I mean, the actual match was fine. It was your standard, you know, mid-card title, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he said Booyaka Booyaka 619. 619 with the splash, right?
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time
Yeah,
the champ was in
usual.
this much jeopardy, Cole.
He should
Tonight
go back to the
might
West
just
Coast
be
pop.
the night the title changes hands.
I think it just hurt too much. That's why I stopped doing that.
Oh, yeah? I guess that makes sense.
I remember when he used to drop the dime.
And let me
He
take
did
this
like a leg
opportunity to say
drop off
happy
the,
Thanksgiving to all
it's
of you
the
watching
springboard
tonight.
leg drop after
I
the
gotta say,
619
I don't know
title,
because I
and
ate too much
the
turkey or if
619
it's just
drop the
Saxon's
dime.
commentary. It's a good
Yeah, it's
thing
weird
this
to think that,
match
like
gonna
obviously
give me
the
a little
619,
boost.
like, I think,
Commentary.
like it's definitely the most recognizable move with Ray, but in reality, he doesn't finish matches with it. Like, there's always
It's
a
a
move
setup
after it
move.
that's his actual finisher. And that's so wild to think about because it feels like, like with how synonymous it is, it feels like the finisher. But in reality, it's the signature.
It's the follow-up. It's the follow-up move that's his
I know the
finisher.
champ has
Yeah.
looked good as of late, but
Yeah.
I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
Like whether that's the frog splash, the West Coast pop, drop the dime, like, it doesn't matter. It's like always that move after that gets the job done. And it's really funny when you look at that because then you look at Dominic, and there's been a couple times now he's finished the match with the 619. And I think that's cool that he uses it almost as an actual finisher.
No, yeah. The Dom's kind of an Eddie Ray hybrid.
And I really love that about Dom. I
Corey,
do.
how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
I can't say it enough. Dom is
As you
by
know,
far my
Thanksgiving
favorite
has a
heel in
long-standing
this, like,
tradition of being
in
one of the
WWE.
more
Right now.
prestigious nights on the sports
Maybe
entertainment
in
calendar.
wrestling as a whole right now.
To me, he's the best thing WWE has to answer to MJF.
Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael. And judging
Like,
from the
I like
response on social
MJF.
media
Don't get
heading
me
into
wrong.
this match,
I
we're
think I
likely to
prefer
see a
Dominic
new
over
champ
MJF.
crowned here tonight.
Like, I might be
And that's
crazy.
fair. No, that's fair. If you prefer them, I get it.
And let me take this
I think
opportunity
MJF
to say
is-
happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight.
I don't know. It's just the thing where MJF, like, he always pretends like he's gonna be like a good guy, and he still somehow like flips it like, no, fuck you, you know, like.
Yeah. And I did enjoy a lot of the, like, MJF Adam Cole stuff that they did here recently, and that was very fun.
No, yeah, that was really well
How
done.
close are we to having MJF be the, like, the longest reigning AEW World Champion?
I
With
think
this
it's
championship title
like
in play,
still like a
you can
month or
expect
so
this
off.
match to be something special.
The most amount of time with the belt and the longest reign are only
Is
one day
Kenny.
apart. Because Kenny's had the longest run, and then the most amount of time with the belt is John Moxley with like 1 day longer. But that's between all of his reigns.
And everything you can get your hands on as a weapon, preferably before they're used on you.
He's like a what, 3-time AEW champion?
Able to sidestep it.
I really enjoyed Moxley as champion.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do it again soon.
I enjoy Moxley so much. You know, I've seen a lot of things on like TikTok and stuff recently where people are like Dean Ambrose was better, and it's like, one, it's the same person, and two, like, how are you hating on Moxley?
Dean Ambrose was just a watered-down version of John Moxley.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's good to throw strategy right out the window here.
what are those takes?
But part of the extreme with a
Who was that bad place?
I really enjoy Moxley. I do. Like, if I'm talking pure enjoyment out of watching matches, I will always enjoy watching Moxley. Just like that, I think it was last year now. They had, like, when they had the match between Moxley and Danielson. That was such a fun, good match.
The only thing that confused me with the whole Danielson thing on Collision is no mention of him in the BCC.
That is weird. You would have thought.
Running clothesline.
Cool.
God, what a move. Now that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
I do think the U.S. title, like, it's probably not going to stay on the reign much longer.
I don't think it is.
Not done yet.
I think that was a way to get Austin Theory out of that title picture.
Ready to show her opponent.
So let's think of some fun people that could be U.S. champ. U.S. champ is on SmackDown. SmackDown? Okay. And
Look at that.
so who do we have on SmackDown that can make a fun champ?
He's going under the ring now.
Well, if it's true that Carlito's going back, he'd be interesting.
Oh, Carlito would be so fun, especially to, like,
Have him win it on his debut like he did when he first debuted in the company.
yeah, that would be very fun. I would really enjoy that. The pop I would give for that, to be honest, just because I speak to the face of people who are on the team.
That'd be good for Solo. Solo would be a good person.
Solo would also be a very good person, especially if you want to like occupy him while you're waiting for like a big bloodline match at like WrestleMania.
Jimmy wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah, but I still feel like they're probably going to do him versus like Roman or something pretty soon. Just it's probably what they're going to do.
I can't believe it.
No, yeah.
Power slam.
So we have John Cena winning, right?
US title open.
Yeah, and then that'll be what he does for the next like 5 weeks. Is he just does a US title open defense every week and squashes someone. Really make the people like who scream about Super Cena mad, you know what I mean?
Just really piss all those fans off.
Absolutely. And have them squash them too. Like really make them mad with it. Jesus Christ, that woman just died.
She got left.
Like, I'm sorry, that was such a botched suplex.
He just fell like straight down on the mat like her head and neck.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure her head crumbled. That ain't supposed to happen.
And there's the break.
That ain't how that's supposed to fucking work.
I like how the partners are mostly fighting in this match now.
That move was just dirty. A bad play. Lifted off the mat.
So who here is a part of the Wolfpack?
Jasmine and Rebecca Stone.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Damn.
Yeah.
They have good
She has
chances.
her opponent lined up and just... for the victory! Shoulder shoots up before 2.
You have to sense that fatigue.
Jasmine's
is
character
starting to
can
become a
follow.
factor at this point.
How much longer do you... Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Those limbs are so snapped.
Because he's having like a seizure. I don't know what's happening.
Oh my god.
Can we get a medic?
I don't think we need some sort of medical professional. Oh my god. What's wrong with her arms? She's having like intense muscle spasms.
She's working through the match with her muscle spasms. What a legend.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
If she ends up winning this with muscle spasms, that's even more impressive.
It's a finisher with the muscle spasms. Oh my god, it's another one. What? No.
To interrupt the attack with a championship on the line.
Oh my god, almost wins the match with muscle spasm.
So we have to get off topic of the wrestling, guys. It's just what is happening in this game.
Yeah, let's try to hard focus here. How much longer do you think they actually genuinely has left at this point?
I don't know.
Because
every time it seems like he should
wrestling
retire,
for literally forever.
And the match continues.
Jesus, man. Is there anyone who's like actively, like a super big active member of the roster, like wrestling pretty frequently, frequently, that's been wrestling longest way right now? Like of any roster? Is there anyone that's matching that right now?
Well, in AEW, that Billy Gunn, Sting, and
yeah. But how often are
RVD.
Sting and Billy Gunn in matches?
I mean, Billy Gunn's one of the trios champions right now.
Is he right now? That's really cool. Okay.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. Champ looking to
And
end
I don't know if RVD's official, but he was there for a minute. And then Sting's quite often in tag matches, actually. Like, he worked a coffee match at All In.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But still, that's like, one, that's a very elite group of people. I'm just saying, those are just like, those are four massive names right there. I mean, Rey Mysterio, Billy Gunn, Sting, and RVD. I mean, one of those feels a little bit less big than the others, but still
and
big.
I guess you could count the Hardys and Edge and Christian too. At least
that's
Christian
really fair. I was not thinking about the Hardys and Edge and Christian, which is really sad. Saying one of those is my favorite wrestler of all time.
Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
But I do think Rey Mysterio's been wrestling longer than the Hardys, I think, right?
I don't know, because the Hardys wrestled like...
I know, they were wrestling since they were, like, at least Jeff was wrestling since he was 16.
Oh god, she takes it. Well, her partner has a seizure on the outside the ring.
Here is your winner.
Okay, so he's been wrestling since '96. Ray has.
They just won a very important match.
With a win like that, you have to stand back for a moment and realize all your hard work paid off.
Oh, Jeff Hardy's first match was in 1994, technically.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jeff Hardy's been wrestling. You'd think I would know that, you know? You really would. You would think.
Yeah,
I'm ashamed of myself.
Especially because you're a big Hornswoggle fan.
I am a big Hornswoggle fan. I do love me some Hornswoggle. So is this an elimination right here?
Yeah.
It's going to be the never-ending match? No, actually, it should go fairly fast because people aren't going to break up pins and stuff.
No, exactly.
And with this match, what are we talking about now?
What do you call it? The world title match.
The world title match? Who was in the world title match?
Well, actually, we should probably cover the tag title match. My bad. So.
Oh, okay.
It was Zayn and Owens versus the Judgment Day, Balor and Damian Priest.
Okay.
And there was a lot of shenanigans.
That makes sense.
A lot of interference from Judgment Day, and came down to JD McDonough like running in.
Oh, so they're like building towards JD McDonough. working with the Judgment Day fully.
Yeah.
Because I know they were kind of already building towards that, but it was like weird, and they weren't knowing if they were going to let him in or not. So I'm assuming it's going to build more towards that.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I don't hate it, because I don't hate the Judgment Day. Like, I do genuinely enjoy the Judgment Day.
I do too.
And I think there's a lot to, like, be had there with the Judgment Day. Especially as tag champs. And maybe that'll, like... Because, like, the Judgment Day, honestly, like, Damian and Finn needed something. Because, one, Finn just should not be doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, Finn should have a title. He deserves it. Like, genuinely, if anyone deserves it, he deserves it. And Damien's always a fun wrestler to watch. Like... Does he still have the Money in the Bank?
Yeah, he does. That's what makes that interesting, too, is, like, where does he go
That
with
is very interesting for him to have the tag titles and the Money in the Bank right now. It's a very fun thing to have him. Because that could build some interesting dynamics between him and Hornswoggle, you know?
Oh, yeah. And Repo Man.
It's a Repo Man. That's my favorite. That's honestly... that's like my favorite, yeah. It's also Dirkle's favorite wrestler, if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah, dude,
just announcing that to the world right now.
Triple loves Repo Man, he's like all about him.
He's like, I love the Repo Man, and when he stole the Macho Man's hat on the first episode of Raw.
Me and my chums love it.
That is what Durple sounds like. I can confirm. I would know. Did my stream freeze?
No, I'm still trying to decide who I am. Sorry, it takes a minute.
Oh, okay. Those larger man matches?
Yeah.
Okay. Understandable. You know, I'm surprised that the first person to I'm surprised that Kevin and Zayn lost their titles. Honestly,
a lot of people were actually shocked about that. Nobody thought they were actually going to lose.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like something that they were building towards. I wonder what this means for Sammy and Kevin. You know, with their tendencies to betray each other every other.
The title collector is here.
It's my favorite thing about their friendship dynamic. Because honestly, at this point, it's just expected.
Introducing the challenger from Rio Linda, California.
No, honestly, I'm like. I'm happy for the Judgment Day, but at the same time, I can't lie. Like, Kevin and Sammy are two of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So it's never fun to watch them lose. But,
you can see the magnitude of this man's accomplishment.
Storylines, I think there's a lot that you could get out of a storyline right now with the Judgment Day. And I don't think that this will probably be their last match against the Judgment Day. Like, I imagine they'll have a rematch or two.
If anyone is up to the challenge,
like,
it's this guy.
I genuinely can't imagine a world where they go without a rematch, and maybe that's where Kevin or Sammy decides to betray one another and they go into a feud for the 1,000th time.
The Open World and the U.S. Champ, all three belts on the line here. But no, yeah, they're
Crown Champ. Crown Champ.
It's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
See where they go.
Yeah, it will be.
And it's interesting that Damien got the, it was part of the winning team there, because it's not usual for them to let the Money in the Bank winner have, like, wins. Usually they make them look weak and, like, have them lose a lot.
Yeah. But I think it's fun to have a dominant money.
That's how I've always felt. I don't get why you have somebody win that and then make them look weak after. It's like, oh, to build sympathy. Like, I don't need to build sympathy towards it.
Hey, look at that tag team title right there.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
None better in all of
You
WWE.
did not expect to be wearing that to the ring tonight, huh?
Not really, no.
Kind of goes against what you were wanting, honestly, going into like this and
Well, it
stuff.
scares me more because it makes me think neither one of us is
Yeah.
going to win.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary to think of a four title champion, to be honest.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, straight up skipping the Triple Crown. Just going for a 4 crown.
Well, no, you get the Triple Crown and the Grand Slam all in one.
You get the Triple Crown, the 4 crown, and the Grand Slam. You become the first in all 3. Which is crazy. And to think that there's a chance that we won all those titles in the same night.
No, exactly.
But anything could happen.
This guy's a legit threat to any of us, though. He's hard to beat.
So, are there any tag teams right now you want to see face the Judgment Day for these for the titles?
Well, if we did like Cody and Jay as a team for at least like one pay-per-view to face them and like lose, I wouldn't hate it.
Okay, fair enough.
So I don't think those two should like win the tag belts, you know?
Yeah. Do you think that that's going to cause some problems between Sammy and Kevin? Jay being on Raw and stuff? Do you think that's going to cause like Sammy and Kevin to have a fight?
So. I think there's
going to
be.
Like,
you know, I didn't think of that earlier when we were talking about that. That is a good like point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it until just now, but I was thinking about it right there because I could see like Sammy trying to like talk to Jay or something, and Kevin getting annoyed about it because Kevin just wants to leave all that behind him. You know?
If they don't, as much as I want Chad Gable to do it, what if he doesn't do them good for and end up having Jay do it?
On Thanksgiving.
They should feel honored, Cole.
I would be upset because I want Chad Gable to do it.
Yeah, no, but I kind of feel like he's not gonna, because isn't he supposed to have a match like really soon?
I thought he was supposed to do it on Payback, so I'm surprised that he didn't. And that being said, that he didn't do it at Payback. Well, Raw might be past, because when does Gunther... yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out when Gunther passes, because it was like September 3rd or something. He passes...
No, I thought it was in November.
No, it's in September. It's this month.
Weighing in at 215 pounds, Fernandez.
Gunther... IC title.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up, and a huge
450 days
to everyone.
Is Gunther's IC title reign.
In all of WWE.
Honky. Man. 453 days. When did Gunther pass for 50?
So would tomorrow be at 453, be tied.
So...
I've been looking forward to this one.
So if he loses tomorrow...
Oh, Gunther is at 454 today.
So he'll lose it tomorrow at 455 and hold the record.
It's a big time opportunity, Byron.
From what I understand, I might be wrong.
You're right, Mike.
He might hold it. I don't know if he's going to lose it.
We're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Well, I'm fine with it, like, if he does.
Okay, no, he is at 450 today. So if he loses tomorrow, he'll be at 451, not passing. So he's not losing tomorrow. Let's just be real with ourselves. Gunther... Let me make sure it is tomorrow that he's doing that defense and not next week. Because they should give it to Chad. I'm sorry. Chad. I'm grabbing at straws here, but I want Chad Gable to win that so bad that I want Gunther to pass it.
Let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary. It's a good thing this match coming up is gonna give me a little boost.
It's Saxton's commentary.
The only thing I could see them doing otherwise is having
maybe like it's set for next week, right? But what they do is they have like some shenanigans or something to delay it a week.
Well, what I was thinking they could do is since Gable beat him by countout, have Gunther beat Gable by countout, and then they basically have a rubber match, and it's like a no countout, like.
And they could do it at like they could set it for like
Survivor Series.
The next paper Survivor Series. Because the only thing that makes me believe that they want to wait to let Chad Gable do it is the fact that they didn't have the match at Payback. Right? Because logically, that's a big match. They would want that at Payback. But Payback was before Gunther passed. So it would make sense that if they wanted Chad to take it, they would delay it.
If you're gonna have him like lose it, I feel like even though it's like a bit later, why not have him lose it at Survivor Series? So it's like a big.
I agree, and it gives him like an extra month or so. That way he gets a definitive lead over the Honky Tonk. But yes, in 4 days, Gunther passes the Honky Tonk. So it is September 7th he surpasses the Honky Tonk Man.
Because I don't know who else they could, with that, I don't know who else they're going to do, unless, like, that's going to be, like, Cody's next feud or something, but I wouldn't want that.
I don't want Cody to be the IC title, and I don't want him to be the one to beat Gunther. I think it has to be Chad. Like, the way they've built this, it has to be Chad. And then Gunther should go for a world title run.
Oh, he definitely should.
Because Gunther is amazing. Like, I cannot overstate how much I love Gunther right now.
It's a big time opportunity, Byron, as the title.
And I'm glad that we found time to talk about Gunther because I know he wasn't on the show, which is disappointing. So I'll take every 2 seconds to talk about how much I love Gunther in his title run right now. While we're still going through entrances in this match.
We're almost done with them already, though, surprisingly.
I know, but I feel like we've had like we've had a whole match coverage and then talked about the Intercontinental titles.
We haven't really gone back to the
we do need to go back to the
tag stuff, but I mean, it's fine to segue to Gunther.
Yeah, I do want to segue to Gunther because I love him. And
I mean, there's nothing wrong with segueing. It's not like we're talking about like a match and then we segue to like a discussion on like Hot Pockets or something. I'm just.
Speaking of Hot Pockets, I do have a box of Hot Pockets in my freezer right now.
Match? They're gonna do the Hot Pocket Mania Battle Royale. No, I'm just kidding.
Just start talking about Hot Pockets.
But no, the tag match was really good. It basically ended with JD McDonough, and then I believe Dom nailed Sammy in the head with the briefcase to help them get the win.
Do you think that could be a feud they're going to build towards? Is Dom versus Sammy?
For the North American title, that could be a thing.
Yeah, like I could see that. But I could even see Dom versus Kevin if they wanted to do that. Like both of those.
That would actually be kind of better because then you have it where basically it's because Rhea did tackle Kevin through the barricade. That's why he wasn't there to save Sammy.
Could you imagine a tag match between Rhea and Dom versus Kevin and
Sammy and KO? I think they make Rhea and Dom not now, but what if they would have been the tag champs?
That would have been a really fun. Like, I would not have been mad about that.
Have them go in the NXT tag title.
The ring is almost overflowing with superstars in this 8-man match. So many superstars, but only one.
NXT's in a fun place right now. I keep seeing stuff from NXT.
Yeah, I actually don't want them to go in because right now Tony Dean's one of the other guy He's one of the only NXT 2.0 gimmicks that stuck around because he was actually a big other gimmick in this time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It does also mean everyone in the Judgment Day, except technically because he's not officially a member yet, but everyone but JD McDonough has a belt now.
Yeah. They're going to go give JD McDonough the U.S. title.
The decision to take such a risk at this juncture.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, what if they gave him the U.S.?
And that was a will it be? Kick right to the midsection. Oh, right in there. The challenger fending off the 2 count.
It would give you a very dominant like group that's not the bloodline, you know what I mean?
Look at this. Oh, pump handle. Oh, from the rope.
And I think the way they do it, they're doing it actually is kind of
Twists the arm and a kick right to the
it's
midsection.
similar but almost better than the bloodline.
And that's a fair thing to say, because I really enjoyed the Judgment Day. I do. I think they have fun storylines. I think that Dominic is probably the best part of it.
I do find it kind of cool how Rio's kind of become the de facto leader.
That is cool, and I think that is the place that Rhea needs to be in. Personally, like I do, like.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Because Rhea is a very dominant person. Like she needs to be like the leader of the group. She needs to maintain the power.
That hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE.
And I'm glad that they finally gave Finn a title, like I said before. Just because I think Finn. Yeah, that's awesome.
The challenger forces a shoulder up.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
This could do it.
I do. I think this is something Finn needed. Just because, like I love Finn Balor, but they have been giving him nothing as a gift.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
And he fights it off.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Submission move. Cut it off. Down. Calf crusher submission. It's... Ooh. Uh-oh.
Back first. Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Powerless position to be in right now.
And I'm very interested to see what they do with JD McDonough. Like if they accept him into the group, or if even with this distraction, they kind of like. Try to use him to their advantage without actually fully letting him in the group.
Wow, big clothesline.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
And I wonder if they're going to do something with him and Kevin Owens, because him and Kevin Owens have had an interaction before. Like on the NXT. They had an interaction.
He is revving up.
Oh, yeah.
Where Kevin essentially just called him, like, I think he called him like a pedophile, essentially.
I guess that's one way to do it.
Like, Kevin Owens did him rough on that night. Kevin Owens roasted the shit out of him. It was funny though. I can't remember. I think that was like on the build up to maybe Halloween Havoc last year. I can't remember. I remember it was a match between him, Braun Breaker, and someone else.
Bridges back. This could do it.
Title match stays alive.
Filthy German suplex. Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker. Oh man, you can see he.
So who do we think is going to be the first person to get eliminated in this massive title match?
I don't know.
Off the second rope, blackout. The title might change hands. Does he get him here? The challenger's able to kick out.
He just got saved though.
Disbelief. Cover here.
I see that. Maybe not the smartest move.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
It feels like he keeps trying to pin John and then accidentally pins you. Ooh, big, almost broke it there.
It is. It's a Irish person world right there.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought she was like trying to use that.
Even get a 2 count at this point. The title might change hands. We could have a new champion.
And they just kick out.
By the skin of his teeth. 2. There.
Outside Nuts is out.
Hey! Okay,
And you locked
I'm
me
happy.
into a submission.
It's about to happen.
The fight out of the hold. Crucial escape here.
Did you expect anything but that to happen? Like, you got out, which is good, but that's still funny. That's already.
The brothers teaming up. Me and Sean team up.
Oh my god. New tag
Is
team!
everybody just busting out suplexes?
Suplex the city! Suplex City! This arena's huge. You know, if I was to take a guess, I was not expecting Craig Nix to be the first out, to be honest.
No, I wouldn't either.
Oh my god, a spear on you.
You can just see how much this title means, how much one is willing to go to.
Kicks out though. Chris Epic stays in this match. But for how much longer after a dominant spear dive? Oh my god, another one?
Oh my god, I kicked out.
How does anyone kick out at this point?
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know what belt you would give JD McDonough. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a really fair thing. I got a little distracted about this match.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
Well placed knee drop to the skull. The challenger not
And then how
looking
long
good
do
right
they keep the tag belts, too?
I feel like you keep them for, like, I know it's, like, everyone's keeping for a while right now, but I feel like you kind of have to let them keep the tag belts for a while because, like, what are you going to do, let them take, like, have them take it away immediately? Like,
Creeping into the champ's head.
This just might be more than what the
No, they were either, though. Damn, Sean just got worse. I think the night just went off on him. I guess he didn't want Sean to, he wants to make Sean not part of this. Oh my god, and Sean still kicks out. What a beast. You're getting beat with a shovel.
that's expected.
My dad had to save you.
Why would you save me? I just watched you get speared twice and didn't help.
You can really stand to get back as good as he's getting
Maybe
right
I'm gonna
about
get
now.
my revenge on you
Delivered
this
back
match.
into the ring.
Maybe that's what you're building towards, you know? The real question is who am I going to use my brass knuckles on?
Plenty of ways to get creative. Up on the entrance area.
also plenty of weight.
Hoisted up. Turned it into a good thing. I think so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there goes Sean.
I got the pin on him! Holy shit!
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
That's a big person out of this match.
Thrown back in under the ropes.
Down with a sling blade.
German
German suplex.
suplex me, okay.
Uh-oh.
Basically just saved Damian Dangers, I think.
A well-timed dodge.
It's fine.
That means Sean, there's no, if he's no longer the US and the Open World Champion, they're being cheated on the mid-card champion.
Who else here could be the first Grand Slam?
Fernando Gonzalez, because he's becoming a tag team. Oh my god, he hit his RKO out of nowhere.
Oh my god, back out!
This is insanity.
You expect anything less? Facing off at the top of the ramp.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to hurt.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Because you know Sammy and Kevin will get a rematch. I don't know what they're going to do there, you know.
Yeah.
Dragon Rana.
Probably.
Is it enough? The cover! He kicked out! Oh my
Like,
God, he kicked out!
So close.
I don't expect them to win the rematch, to be honest. Like,
Hoisted up into a knee.
The title might change hands.
Looking for the victory. 2.
And that ain't their night.
Oh, you just took live wire out of the match.
why am I being the dominant figure in this match right now?
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not that shocked. You guys, you know, kind of reason.
Is this my comeback? Can we know what this? I've submitted someone tonight and I've hit 2 pinfalls now.
That's one way to
And one was on Sean Ryan.
Round and round we go.
What did you submit?
Head scissors.
Earlier in the night, I submitted whoever we got the tag
Oh, yeah,
titles.
that's right.
Face breaker. Cover.
It was one of, I think it was John, I'm not sure. That was one of the Gonzalez brothers.
And now with him going for the table. We're just in straight up appetite for destruction territory here.
My guy in the Fiend and I is beating the hell out of each other on the outside of the ring.
I see that.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Escapes with a knee to the gut. DDT planted.
Oh no, that was a bad time punch. Oh, you were so close to losing to the execution.
I don't know how much you can have left after that. You've got to be able to. A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is shoulders down. Great counter.
I think you're gonna screw me out of the match here. Oh, I thought you had me with that possum thing.
Gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Beautiful side.
We can't be in the ring together.
This one is headed outside, guys.
Oh god, now the
Tossed
Fiend
back
is
into the
here.
ring.
He went back
And
out.
now he's out.
Fired up now. Oh, flying
Bringing
forward.
Bungers
That'll
away
turn
now.
your lights out.
Into a gut buster. Nice. Suplex.
I think he tried to hit my guy with his RKO out of nowhere and it backfired on him.
Yes, let me out of the let me out of like the ring so I feel the most comfortable. I feel like at this point it's
Absolutely no
like
respect on
there's
his
no
opponent.
world where
You
it's
gotta
not
love it.
the Fiend in the night. Like,
Simple
I feel like the
matter.
Fiend in the night's a big one. To me, you or the Fiend in the night is really my opinion right
Maybe
now.
Damian Danger's like maybe.
He wants even more out of his opponent.
Oh.
He takes control. There he goes, right into the corner. And that definitely made solid impact. Good timing with that reversal. He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. Watch the impact.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
That's got to be it. The champions need to finish the
Oh my
job.
god, you're still in this. I can't believe it.
That's it. They have your back. He's reaching
Well,
into the
it
ring
is
for
the four people we
anything
thought.
useful. Drop kick.
Fernando just got taken out by the Fiend in the
Kendo stick
night.
wrapped around the head.
He steers clear of contact. There's some power behind that punch.
Oh no.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted. And that'll do it.
You got taken out.
Oh, I'm rooting for you.
No, come on.
Try and end it.
That could have been it right there.
Why? Why did he save me?
And security finds its mark.
Uh-oh.
Look at this heel
Who's it
hook.
gonna be?
This is how you punish your opponent.
Just
He's
saved me
enjoying
for
every
no
minute of it.
reason.
And the clothesline.
Don, we didn't screw each other out of it this time.
Nicely
No,
done.
even though I hit you with so many finishers. I thought he was going to back-to-back eliminate both of us.
That would have been wild.
Oh,
So you're
what
the
a-
last shot at a Grand Slam, huh?
I know. Title match continues.
The determination of the challenger
pretty much.
keeps this match going.
You can just see how much this
Really
title
deep.
means, how much one is willing to go to claim themselves as the new champion. Countered it just in time. Will it be?
No, that better not be how I get eliminated.
Back to the
That's so garbage.
He returns to the ring.
Did you fucking get screwed by
Does
that?
he get him here?
Damn. My money's on the Fiend.
Strong kick out at two from
I
the
hope he
champion.
wins.
You see the look on the challenger's face. So close to becoming champion, but the champ has them hooked.
Crossroads. The champ will stay champ. Looking for the victory.
Oh.
Two. Kick out. Still has hope.
simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
Who knows if there'll be another shot? Yet you can't give up now.
Listen, that should have ended things.
Kicks out.
And look
But
at
the
his
Fiend
face.
still
At
has
this point, you have to
resiliency,
believe he's
man.
losing some faith in himself.
Well, Dawn,
really
at
does.
least your worst fear didn't happen tonight.
From the top. Diving elbow.
I guess so, yeah.
For the win.
It's kind of a suck away from I gotta get out.
The champ stays alive.
Yeah.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point.
Talk about a wild
is
turn of
beyond
events it
the
would have been,
realm
though,
of
if you
reality.
had have won.
I
Wow,
like
that's a
how
suck way to lose
Punched
resiliency.
him right in the mouth.
I like how during the tag title match, Sammy did like a blue thunderbomb on a pile of chairs, and like it's like, bro, that's
Oh,
not
yeah?
gonna win you the match. Like it's never gonna win.
Well, yeah,
you.
it's the Blue Thunder bomb. It's not allowed to win a match. Duh. Silly thing to say to begin with. Oh my God, is he gonna win?
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's
Oh
in.
my God, it's reversed.
Has them hooked.
It was a good attempt, but I don't think there's any way to beat the Fiend in the night. I swear.
Holy shit! Did the Fiend in the Night just win the U.S. and the Open World title essentially tonight?
He's the triple champ.
Holy shit! He's the first Triple Crown, huh?
The triple champ. He's not won the tag belts still.
I said Triple Crown.
You have to win tag belts, mid belt, and
Superstars
world
survived
belt
against
to be a
enormous
triple
odds in this
crown.
elimination match.
Oh,
You
okay.
cannot discount just how
And then
much
if you win-
endurance went into coming
If you
out
win
on
the
top
other
in a
belt,
match
like
like
that's
this.
not attached to those three, that's called being a Grand Slam champion.
Okay. I just thought having 3 titles at the same time would be.
No.
Well,
They call
My
it. I don't know. If you just have 3 belts at the same time, that's a triple champion. It's the same as like double champion, right? Just triple. Still an accomplishment, though.
absolutely. It also means that a bunch of your championships are in the same place, so have fun with that.
I know.
Okay, I think that means we're on to...
The World Heavyweight title match. Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth Rollins.
And Seth Rollins won via curb stomp.
No. He did win,
Seth
though.
Rollins won via pedigree.
He won, and then they had him sell it that he like was injured or whatever.
Okay.
Team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the
And
That's
then
supposed to be
Damian
the whole
Priest
thing.
catched in and won the world championship.
No, the crowd really wanted him to, though. They're like chanting for him.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think, you know, it's nice to have a slightly longer...
Money in the Bank phones, yeah, not just
Yeah.
insta cashing. Because they do that too much.
Yeah.
The Great Muta was in attendance for the match, too. Symbol.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's actually really nice. Because Shinsuke ended up fighting the Great Muta in his retirement play, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. Because everyone was like, oh my god, WWE actually let Shinsuke go over to a
Guys, do
different
you
promotion
realize
to do
that
that?
we're mere moments away from waging war?
And I'm glad they did.
Guys,
That
a
was...
tough spot to be in starting war games.
Like,
but
when you have
soon
someone
we'll
as
have the
legendary as the
numbers
Great
on his
Muta, like,
side.
retiring,
You're right, Cole. It's up to him
You
to
make
utilize the
exceptions.
advantage, direct his team, and be ruthless.
Yeah, but it's really critical. He needs to stay alert and stay
That card was
active.
wild because it
And
had
if he gets injured or knocked
had
down,
Shinsuke and
the
it had
numbers
some
advantage is
AEW guys
meaningless.
on it too.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars
Absolutely.
to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
So with Seth Rollins winning the his match, do you have anyone you think Seth Rollins should specifically lose the title to?
I don't know because they're keeping the feud going. It looks like for a little longer because Shinsuke
Yeah.
attacked him after the match.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I would like to see him lose it, or like see Shinsuke win it. He still hasn't gotten a world title.
Beverly Hills, California.
Yeah.
Weighing in
But I don't want to see him lose it to
That's
Damien,
fair.
not because I don't want Damien to have it, but actually it's because I kind of want Damien to cash it in on
Guys,
Roman.
perhaps no bigger challenge in WWE
That would be
than
really
what he's
cool.
about to face. More than just the harsh confines of war.
But we can't have another failed
This
cash.
superstar appears surprisingly calm,
Well,
particularly
Especially
when you
after
know
the,
that in a matter of minutes, he'll
especially
be
after the
outnumbered.
Austin Theory
And
cash in.
also,
Like, we
who
need a
knows what
really
the
good
next
cash in.
member of the opposing team will
Well,
bring
the way I would
into
do it
this
is
ring. He needs to be able to use
you
every
have,
inch of both rings. Keep the distance.
See, at this next
numbers
like thing, you have
advantage. We all
Jimmy
know
and
that's easier said than done.
Roman fighting, right?
Mhm.
And you have Solo turn on Roman like either like during the match or something, or like after the match, and basically
Yeah.
him and Jimmy beat up Roman, and then the Bloodline comes out and they like basically beat up
You mean
Roman
the
too.
Judgment Day comes out?
Oh yeah, the Judgment Day. Like, so you have him get hit by like Solo's like spike, Jimmy's splash. You have him get hit by like
Like,
You
the
know,
coup de grace,
coup de
the
grace,
619,
the 619, all that, and then you
the
basically
Riptide.
you still have you have Roman still be Roman and kind of like Superman through it, but then like obviously like let like leave
After that,
game.
it's so beat up that there's no world where he's actually maintained, especially
Yeah,
with
like
that
after he takes like maybe maybe it takes 2 finishers to put him down. Like he kicks out of the first like official one from Damien, but then like after that, like he just gets hit with another one and he just can't kick out kind of thing or something.
Yeah, like have him even hit like a spear or something, and like have the fans have like a close call, and everyone's like, and even Roman's like devastated that he kicks out, right?
Or if he doesn't kick out, you have like Rhea pull the ref out of the ring or something.
Hoisted up, snap suplex.
Yeah, but I feel like you still need Damien to look somewhat strong.
No,
Like,
yeah.
having him genuinely stay down from a spear like fresh would kind of suck.
Oh yeah, Roman hit the spear, but he can't cover.
Yeah, something like that, you know. That could be fun. That could be a fun thing to do with like the Money in the Bank and stuff. But that still leaves the answer open if you think she fully win. Like
He goes against Seth. With him, it's a little easier because you haven't have a 3-year title run to build up, so there's a lot of people that could
exactly. So
easily.
there's a lot of people that could.
I don't think it should be
LA
Cody,
Knight,
What good reason
but
does
it's
he
not
have to
because
be
I
climbing
have
up the
anything
cage
against
now?
Cody. I just
Look
think
at
it
the amount of
definitely would be a
members on this
consolation
team
prize at
now.
that point
This
if he wins
truly
it
has
next.
the potential
So what I'm
to
hearing
become
is we have the
one-sided.
repo manager.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But I think like blatantly, I think obviously you could have like LA Knight do it, and that would be a really good choice. That's like the first one that comes to mind, to be honest, for that. Just because I would love to see LA Knight hold over the title.
Continually punishing man.
I mean, Jey Uso's not a bad choice,
Jey Uso's actually a really good choice
There's
for
a
him.
little more strategy
especially if you have
coming into
Seth
play
and
at this
Jey in a
point.
match. That should be
Sure,
good.
and that strategy might
With
need to come
him
down to a
losing the
minute
tag titles,
detail.
Kevin
Not
and or
just who's
Sammy's a
competing at
bum
what
one.
time, but even the types of moves you use. All short-term decisions that will be key to long-term success.
Oh my gosh, what impact. Missed timing with that springboard.
You could have Dave Batista return.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
know,
it'd be
Solo
easy.
left
There's
and
a
they just-
rider's strike for everyone, so John Cena can. Who knows who else is going to show up? This is the perfect time for The Rock to make a WrestleMania return. His schedule has to be pretty free.
Could definitely use their help.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this. Starting to scale up the world.
I love these matching doing
He's
Reddit
got something
highs.
in mind. This new entrant really has the potential.
I don't think there's people on Raw that could really.
Right across the. Don't do it.
Is AJ on
I
Raw?
can't even.
No, he's on SmackDown.
SmackDown. He just started a feud with the Bloodline.
Jumps off the cage like that.
He's
Yeah.
turning the tables.
Nice suplex.
Vertical suplex.
You know, Chad Gable was on Raw.
Maybe down the line, I wouldn't mind seeing him.
Yeah, obviously, if they give Chad Gable the Intercontinental, Gunther's a great choice.
Yeah, Gunther would be like the next choice to do it if that's the case.
Like, I wouldn't be mad at Chad or Gunther. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if they had, like, Otis have a run.
Able to elude it. Saw that one coming.
No, agreed.
Snap air. Kick right to the spine. Goal. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
I don't know where Gargano is, obviously. I know we talked about that already. And I don't know if Ciampa's on Raw or not, but I wouldn't be mad at
Ciampa is, but they're like not doing much with him.
I know, they need to build something up first, obviously. But I wouldn't be mad at it at some point down the line by having Ciampa or Johnny win one of the titles, because I know for a fact they're both have the capability of being amazing faces or heel champions. But they have both proven that fact.
Expected that one.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, right to my gut. Setting up for something.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I think, I don't know, like, because Seth could have a good run with a lot of good matches. That's why it's like hard to say, like.
He's in complete control. Opponent has nowhere to go. Could be tapped.
Yeah. No, and that's the nice thing about Seth being champion is there's no one you could put Seth against, but I think it would be a bad match.
No, exactly.
And imagine if his own move leads to his downfall. Oh my God!
What an inverted Frankensteiner! Just like he envisioned.
Oh my God, that was a nasty poison. I thought he like grabbed him from underneath the arm.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Oh man!
Yeah, I mean, it goes going on.
Can he take advantage?
How would you mess it up, Johnny?
From the cage, and now needs to make haste to even up the
Like
fight.
the pizza. You know, I know it's not going to be a very popular pick, and I don't know why I feel this way, but I really am not a big Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, kick connects.
I know.
I don't know. I've just never really enjoyed Shinsuke Nakamura.
I don't know. I've never enjoyed him on the main roster, but it's the way he's booked. Because NXT Shinsuke was
And
like,
to be fair, I've only seen him on the main roster, so that might be why I
and
just...
his match with South, he was really good in that match.
I probably need to go out and like find some like, NXT Shinsuke matches. And
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
why did your game, like, for some reason, just for a second have like the sun inside the ring?
Yeah, I don't know.
The tripleta.
Hyper camera flash.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall.
So you realize that we have to take this audio, right, and put it on like Spotify and stuff, like the DawnCast.
Oh yeah, dude, everybody will watch it.
Yeah, and then we have to do the thing where it's like, you know, in the beginning of every podcast, they're always like, and you can find this podcast wherever you watch podcasts at, whether that be Spotify, Apple, whatever. Super duper fragilistic expedalidocious.
Oh no, Barry Avenue's coming down.
Oh my God, Barry Avenue. By God. By God.
This can't be good.
And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once. Climbing into the
I probably should also go find that Shinsuke just straight into the match, because I'm sure that was a good match.
No, yeah.
You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
I just like if they don't give the belt to Shinsuke and make a rematch, I don't know who they could really realistically put it on. Soon as said Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther's a very point for me, I think. Obviously not Cody. I just think blatantly not Cody.
Driven down to the ground, looking for the Fujiwara armbar. It is in, it is deep.
Oh, you know who they should give it to?
Who?
John Cena.
Oh hell yeah.
Reverse counter, nice knee.
Time is
My next answer is going to be JBL.
A sound suplex.
I'm really good at giving stupid answers.
What a hit.
You probably did it.
About to even things up in
Yeah,
more
beat
games.
him.
And some effective offense with that one. Just
Oh my god, the final person in this match, that's a scary person to be, like, the freshest person.
even in the teams and looking
So
at
far,
the ring.
yeah, because this guy's a monster.
Targeting them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did make him like 20,000 foot tall.
Driven down.
Stomps.
Like how the Contra Bros have just been beating up Johnny Devon over there by himself.
Yeah, they're just like jumping.
Might be going toward the top of this WarGam structure. That's gotta end it this time around.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got
Oh my god,
crazy idea
Barry
in
Avenue
mind.
taking a
But the looks
poison
of this-
Rana.
Oh, drop kick. WarGam has officially.
Meanwhile, Durple's just grabbing every weapon.
WarGam from behind. Schoolboy.
Shoulders down.
For the win.
Going for it.
Oh my god, you all built a wall. Oh, Sun's back in the middle of the ring.
Single leg drop kick. Caught it. Trying to find a way out. Using his. Here he goes for the win. Any close?
Who's gonna get this?
Spinning heel kick. He switches it back
Oh.
around. That should do it right there. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Listen to this place. No! Big impact.
You know, I think it's cool though that with the world title right now, it's probably the most open title to like throw anyone in that picture and have a surprise champion.
Yeah.
Like, because you could really have anyone you want face Seth and make it really, really.
No, yeah.
Steered clear of that.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Oh, man, that's the esophagus.
That's the title we're going to get to JD McDonough.
Oh god. Please no.
No, if they're going to do that, they should have been in the world.
Kick out just
I
in
thought they were
time.
gonna win by a roll up.
Disturbing impact. Samoa driver. He saw it
What a
coming.
way to almost win the War Games match.
To the gut.
Oh god.
Uses window to cover.
Is it enough? Kick out just before 2.
Incredible resiliency.
Not quite enough to clear him away. Answering back. Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of strategy in mind.
The problem is they like it's just in every show and stuff except NXT they don't know how to build like future competitors.
Yeah, it feels like you have big players that are there now, and everyone else is put on like the blonde.
Sit up. Powerbomb. 2.
And a kick out at 2.
Like, they really need to do some more like building people in the background, like having them dominate. You know, that way you can just like be like, oh, and by the way, this person's challenging me. Be like, oh, yeah, I haven't like thought about it much, but this person definitely has been like destroying people in matches lately. It makes sense for them to go after like the world title.
I am shaky.
Here's the
No,
cover
yeah.
for the win.
That's why, like, I think they would be very well off to just let, like, Chad win the IC title as soon as Gunther, you know, passes that record. Obviously, don't do it beforehand. Please let Gunther be the longest IC title holder. Like, I love the fact that I can say that Elvis impersonator is the longest reigning IC title holder, but it's time for someone else.
Attitude behind it. Oh, and back to the elbow. And he sends him into the corner.
And then let Gunther go after the world title.
To the middle of the ring.
A handstand into a Pele kick.
That's a match-winning move, guy.
And there's the cover. That could have been it right there.
Are you good?
God, what an elbow.
Yeah, I'm good.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Ooh, what a roll up.
Coming, took advantage. He kicks out at 2.
So we're gonna win that one with a
He
roll
has
up.
to be climbing up the cage now. And we just saw some
I mean,
serious
stop going for so many damn roll-ups.
Just tough. without regard.
I think they're gonna use this at okay. Oh.
Can he take advantage of this?
Sometimes things are weird though with rules. I feel like that side of the ring that has two people by themselves is going to be the side that has the
Yeah, it was.
Here are your winners.
Hey, Team Johnny DiGiorno!
Johnny DiGiorno, the most unlikely person ever got the win.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a war
So let's give some final closing moments
here. Must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to get the job done.
I think it makes sense for Seth to win that match. And I'm sure a lot of people would love to see Nakamura as champion, and I understand that.
Yeah, but it was probably the best call to have him keep it.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll see what happens on the next pay-per-view, though. They might have him switch over.
Yeah. Holy Nike. I think that's like...
Alright,
Did we just do the first episode of the DawnCast?
We just did the first episode of the DawnCast. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.